Hey guys, it's Jennifer with DotDotSmile Jennifer. I just wanted to give you guys an update and come on and give you guys some more information. I've been getting lots of emails about how to join DotDotSmile and also some emails from a few of you guys on my team about what you guys can be doing while you're on the waitlist. So I thought I would make a video for you guys. And I also made a checklist sheet for you, so I'll put that in the comments. So basically, if you are currently on the waitlist for DotDotSmile, there's lots that you can be doing while you're waiting. I know it's like an anxious time. You guys want to get your orders in and you want to get selling already, but there's a few things that you need to do before you can get that done. So some of the basic stuff is the things that you will need when you ship things out. So poly mailers, they're the things that you put the clothing inside that you're going to put your labels on that are going to go out. They're water resistant, so anything inside should be fine. But you might also want to get like little Ziploc bag kind of things to put your clothing inside as well, just in case. You are also going to want to get some cards. You can either get like 4x6 or 5x7 to put inside the bags, just with like a little thank you note, and the other side can have like care information. So what your customers should be doing when they need to launder their items, because let's be honest, everybody's going to need to launder their items. Some of the other things that you might want to get: a postage scale. Stamps.com has a really, really good one, and if you sign up with Stamps.com, they'll send it to you. No cost. So that's always something that you can get done. And you might want to, at some point, think about getting a label printer. It's completely optional. I know they're a little bit pricey, and if you don't want to go down that route, at this point, you can always just buy those half label sheets. You know, they're like sticky, and there's 2 labels on a page. So you can get 2 shipping labels on each page, and then all you have to do is pull them off and stick them right on your package. That'll save you guys lots of time. I know it's frustrating for me to have to print them out on regular paper and then cut the label out and then tape it on. It's like an extra step that you really don't even need to be worrying about. So that's just the basic stuff. Then you're also going to want to do some things for your inventory. So you're going to want to think about, oh, my dog bit me. Sorry, I just got a puppy and he's been biting my lips. You're going to want to think about how you are storing your inventory. So I have a rack and hangers. That's how I'm keeping my inventory. Obviously, I have the space for it. So if you don't have the space for it in your house currently, you can always get some storage bins and keep the items inside their baggie, and then, you know, you just have like a numbering system for them. It's totally up to you. You don't have to have them on hangers all the time. But if you're going to be doing pop-up shops, you probably want to invest in some hangers and some racks to take with you for those things, because people will want to see them on a hanger. They don't want to shuffle through bags. So that's just something to think about. Obviously, you know your space better than anybody else, so do what works for you. Then there's like the real businessy stuff that you have to think about. So investigate what your state's sales tax rules are. Sometimes you will have to collect sales tax, sometimes you won't. It really depends on your state. I don't want to give you a blanket answer, but you should go on to your state's website and find that information out. And while you're there, check and see if you're going to have to sign up for a business license or a certificate of authority. I know here in New York, I had to get a certificate of authority to collect sales tax, and that's before you can even sell one single piece that you have. So these are really, really important things that you have to look into and you have to kind of have in mind, because sometimes your state can take a couple days to get those things to you. So you don't want to investigate that stuff after you have inventory and then be sitting on your stuff because you can't sell any of it because you didn't do this stuff now. So while you're on the wait list, this is really, really important stuff, guys. You have to get all of the state licensing and all of that if your state requires it, but you won't know unless you ask. Then another important thing is figuring out what invoicing system you want to use. Do you want to do PayPal? Do you want to do Square? Do you want to do QuickBooks? It's really up to you. I'm using Square because it has a option for tracking inventory, which I really like. If you're interested in learning more about Square, let me know. I can walk you through it. It's really, really very simple though. And if you want to use Square, let me know, because I have a code that you can use and you will get your first $1,000 of stuff processing free. Usually they charge like 2.7%. So if you use my code, then your first $1,000, you'll make the 2.7% instead of giving it to them, which worth it. Anyways, so PayPal, Square, Quicken, totally up to you. And then the other thing that you want to kind of get together is a Google Doc for tracking your sales, tracking your inventory, your giveaways, your rewards, anything like that. And you want to set up like a Google response page for getting your customers' information, because you want them to put their address in just so that there's no mistakes. You know, they know their address way better than you do. So you want to set up a Google form, and then you'll get emails whenever they respond to them, which is really nice. If you're going to do pop-ups, which I'm sure you are, you should investigate a card reader. PayPal, Square, they all have them. So, you know, whichever invoicing system you're going with, get one, because even if you don't use it, you don't pay to keep it. But it'll be really, really helpful if you do pop-ups or fairs or vendor shows or anything like that. I feel like I might be forgetting something. Start your Facebook page. Even if you are not getting inventory for a couple months, just start working on it, start getting some images together. There's a bunch of great apps that can do like the cool fonts and graphics and that kind of stuff. It's, you know, a little bit of time every now and then, and you can just, you know, keep them now so that you can use them later on in your groups. Even if you only share your group with like a few really, really close friends and family, and you tell them what you're working on, you know, then when you do go public with your group, when you have inventory, they'll be behind you 110%. So start looking into your Facebook group. Maybe create an Instagram, something like that. Just try to, you know, kind of show people what you're going to be working on. When everybody sees that you have big dreams and big goals and that you're working really hard for them, they'll support you. I think that might be it. I'm going to post the link for the graphic with the checklist on it so you guys can print it out and use it if you want. And it also has my email address on it, so if you guys have any questions, you're interested in signing up for DotDotSmile, you want to become a merchandiser, or anything else, any questions at all, I promise I'm really, really good at responding, and I'm kind of no holds barred. So whatever you want to ask me, you're more than welcome. And I hope this was helpful. Okay, see you later. Bye.